YouTube, it's Winifred and I am back. I am back with my final installment of bronzers and highlighters, and this one is in the liquid form. But before I get started with the liquids, I want to briefly mention one other product that I left out for the powder bronzers, and that is this one, and it's by Arden. I've been literally using this, guys, for years, and this is what it looks like. You've got your darker shade and then you've got your lighter shades. You could use them together or separately, but this is such a beautiful color. Let me show it to you. See that? It's that one right there. Right there. Really pretty, guys. And this will complement any skin tone. I mean, you can use more of the gold color if you want a lighter look, or you can use more of the bronzier color if you want a darker look. Mix them together however you choose. And then when you purchase this, you also get this cool little kabuki brush with it. So that's good, and I think it's reasonably priced too. It's something like 30 something odd dollars. Now, to show you guys that I really actually do use it, this is one that I've hit beyond panned on. I almost used all of the darker shade. That is something that this is a product that you would really, really enjoy. And I never hear anybody mention Arden. But guys, I think we've been kind of sleeping on this one. Try it out. I think you'll like it. Okay, let's jump right into the liquids. This might be a two-parter because I've got a lot here to cover. Let's start out with the NARS Illuminator and Laguna. I reach for this on a daily basis, guys. See that color? Let's swatch a little bit of it on my hand. It's right there, guys. Now, how I use this one is I mix it with my moisturizer, but you can mix it with your foundation. You can pat it on after you've put on your foundation. The possibilities are endless. And the next one that I want to mention is, of course, MAC's Strobe Cream. Now, don't let the white look scare you, because it's kind of, it's opalescent. And this is what it looks like once you rub it in. It's got kind of a pinky glow. This you're going to want to use, number one, sparingly. Number two, I like to use this one with my pink looks, and then also I mix a little bit with eye cream and put it up under my eye, so that just kind of gives you a nice highlight there. The next one that I want to talk about is Benefit Moonbeam. Now, I checked the Benefit site earlier today and I didn't see the Moonbeam on there, so I need to delve deeper to make sure that they didn't discontinue this one, because this is the prettiest color. Now, I also have the Sunbeam and I also have the High Beam, which is more the pinky one, and the Sunbeam is more the bronzy. I'll get to this one in a minute, but the reason why I like this Moonbeam here is because it's very opalescent. It's not a one color. It's a goldy pink, guys. So it kind of warms you up. A lot of times those pinky highlighters tend to ashen, especially deeper skin tones up, but not this one. It's a goldy color. And I used to get more compliments on this because it's so pretty on. Here it is when you just dab it on, but then look at how it just melts into the skin. See that? That looks pretty. So it's a goldy pink, and it warms the complexion up. And you can use this down the center of your nose, your cheekbone to highlight. It's just a beautiful color. And I want to check and make sure that this is not discontinued. Guys, if it is, I'm going to write and ask why, because this is just a beautiful color and it complements more skin tones than the high beam one does. I mean, this complements fair skin to deepest skin. So I really hope that that one is not discontinued. Now, the next one that I want to mention is in a stick form. And MAC bought this out a couple of years ago. I'm going to roll it up so you can see it. Kind of looks like a foundation stick, but it is a nice goldy bronze highlight. It is such a pretty shade. And I know a couple of companies make a product similar to it. I want you to just see how pretty that gold is. That is really pretty. It's not a white gold, it is more of a yellowy gold, bronzy gold. See that when you mix it in? Really, really pretty. Again, you can use this down the center of your nose, your cheekbones, anywhere you want to highlight. That is absolutely beautiful. And don't forget, like a lot of the creams and the liquids, you can layer them with a powder to make it pop out more and give you more of a glow. So, you know, guys, these are just really lovely colors, and they complement so many skin tones. Now, another one that I want to mention is this MAC Extra Dimension, and it's in Magnetic Appeal. Bam! Look at that. Look at that nice glow. Now, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to swatch it right here. But see how that just, again, it just melts into your skin. And what I like about the cream, it's in between the liquids and it's in between the powders, but it just kind of melts into your skin and just gives you that nice glow. And it doesn't seem to be so shiny, so glittery, so to speak, and it sticks with you. You know, it just sticks with you. It sticks on your skin, and you could just do so many things with it. Like I said, you can layer it with a powder to give your powder that extra oomph and that extra longevity. So it's going to last longer through the day. Now, this next product that I want to mention is again from MAC, and it's not in their permanent collection, but I want to say every year they come out with this, and it's called the Hyper Real Foundation. Now look at that. Look at that gold tint. This is pretty. Now, the way you could use this, let's see that. The way you can use this, guys, is you could either one, mix it with your foundation. See that? That's pretty. You can mix it with your foundation to give your foundation that nice glow, or you can dab it on after you put on your foundation. But just look at how it is. And it looks just so natural, especially when the sun hits it. It's just going to give you that nice gleam that you're looking for. Guys, again, a lot of these versus the powder, I don't get me wrong, I love the powders because I use them on a regular basis, excuse me. But these just tend to melt in with your skin, where sometimes some powders just sit on your skin. The creams and the liquids just melt into your skin a lot of times. But you want to be careful that you don't get one that has a lot of glitter or sheen, because if you have larger pores or oily skin, it's just going to settle right into those pores, and you don't want glitter, a big glitter chunk in your pores. So a lot of these just glide right over the skin. So that's something to look at. And then I've got two bronzer primers that took me by surprise, and that's the Laura Mercier. The Laura Mercier bronzer, the Radiance. There's two of them, one in Radiance and one of them in Radiance Bronze. And I like both of them. Surprisingly, I like the Radiant one too. Even though, like when you dab it out, it looks like it's so light. It looks like it would just make your skin look ashy. It really doesn't. Now this is the Radiance. This is the light one. Guys, when you mix this into your skin, see how that disappears? See how that disappears? You do not see any ashiness. No ashiness whatsoever. And when you put it on your skin, it just gives you the most beautiful glow. Now, keep in mind, these are primers. And what you could do is just go into Sephora's and get a sample. Or I got these when I purchased items, and I got them as my sample. Now this is the Radiance Bronze. This is the deeper one. Look at that. It's worth checking out, guys. Again, it just rubs right into your skin, and it gives your whole skin, and I put these all over my face. It gives your skin just a nice radiant glow. Okay guys, so again, both of those Laura Mercier primers are worth looking into. The next one that I want to talk about is, where do we want to go? The Sunbeam. Now the Sunbeam looks like this. It's kind of like a, more like a little, like a paler kind of a bronze. This one looks okay too, but again, I like the Moonbeam one better. Again, this one will melt into your skin as well, but it's more of a cooler tone bronze, I'll say. But again, very pretty. The next one that I'm going to talk about is the Buxom Bronze, or highlighter, excuse me. This one is a little lighter. Again, this is definitely more of a highlight, and you're going to definitely want to use that sparingly. I got a little bit too much of it off. Yeah. And so this one would be definitely for lighter skin tones, or you might want to mix it with something else. But certainly if you have a deeper bronze liquid, you could put this on top of it, because it's going to give it more of a cooler goldy look. And this one's not a bad one. I threw this one in mainly for your lighter complexions. It's not a bad one, but if you're very deep tone, I don't recommend this one, because I don't use this one as much. And I will be truthful, I mix this with other items. But if you are several shades lighter than me, you can wear this on your own, on its own. And I wanted to put this in because it does have a good consistency to it. So for fair skin people, or if you're African American and you're like several shades lighter than me, you could wear this on its own. But the consistency of it is very good. The next one that I want to talk about is the MAC pigments. So I don't know if people are actually using these as a highlighter or bronzer, but I certainly do. And if you don't, you're missing out. Guys, I have two of them. One, well, I have more pigments than this, but I mean that I use as a highlighter or bronzer. This one is a tan one. This one is the vanilla. And how I use these is what I normally do is mix it. Let me get a little bit, see I got a little bit of the pigment out. I'll mix it with my moisturizer. And when you mix it with your moisturizer, guys, you get such a nice, not flipping you off, you get such a nice highlight. Look at that. Now that's just the pigment. Dab it on and you mix it with your lotion, your facial moisturizer. Very pretty. And you could do this all over your body as well. Again, that one is the MAC Pigment in Tan. Now let's just do the vanilla. Now this vanilla one, you're going to use more as a highlighter because it is a lighter shade. So let me just, and it gives you that prettiest gold. See that? That. Imagine how pretty that would look on your cheek. This is a tan pigment mixed with moisturizer. This is the vanilla pigment mixed with moisturizer. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, don't forget, you know, if you've got pigments, you can use those too. And you can use any of these as inner corner highlights as well as just, you know, on your facial skin. Don't be afraid to use these items on your brow bone or all over your body, your collarbone, anywhere you want to highlight, guys. And you know, you don't just have to use tan or vanilla. You can use any number of pigments. You've got the, what is it, the Naked, I believe. You could use that. Either one of them. Another highlighter that I like is the Extra Dimension one in Whisper of Guilt. Now this one is a little lighter, obviously, than the other one. For deeper skin tones, excuse me, I got out of frame there. For deeper skin tones, and I'm just going to show you for comparison. I like this one better. I really do. This magnetic appeal. I mean, this one is just as pretty, but this one I use more so to give me that nice glow. This one is more or less a highlighter. Very pretty, both of them. And something else that I want to mention, again from MAC, is a lot of times they come out in their collections with these luster drops. Again, these also make just awesome highlighters. And I mean, they have them some more pinky tone, more pinky gold, some more of a bronzy color. But look at that. That's just beautiful. So you're going to want to check, because I mean, they come out with these year round. So that just gives you a nice glow. See that? And this one is in the color Pink Rebel. Very pretty shade. And then last, there's the Face and Body Bronze, also from MAC. And that's beautiful. And I'm just going to dab a little bit of this on to show you the color. I don't want to put the bottle off because it looks, yeah. See that? Now it looks a little orange, but look at that glow as you rub it in. See that glow that you get? There you go. Really pretty. Now you can use this all over your body as well as your face. It kind of reminds me of the MAC Face and Body Foundation, but only in a bronze form. So again, like in the stick form, I know Black Opal, we used to make one. This is Black Opal's. I love it. There. See, that's Black Opal's. But, you know, check it out and see who else comes out with the stick form. I love these. The stick forms actually are great for travel. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about them getting all over the place, leaking like, say, a liquid would, or bursting like, say, a powder would. So you got the best of both worlds there. And that wraps it up for my liquids. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below, please. I love the comments, and I thank you for all the comments. Let me know what some of your bronzers are. Maybe you can turn me on to something different. Leave it below. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment. And thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one.